Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My we are from Group 9 and we will present about syntactic linkage. And then my name is Mesi Ratnasari. I'm a first speaker. Syntactic linkage. Syntactic linkage refers to the device used by speakers to signal which words can be linked to form a phrase and which phrases can be linked to form coherent clauses. And then two linguistic phenomena, agreement and government. Agreement is a form of cross-reference between different constituents of a sentence or phrase. The agreement based on overt grammatical numbers, formal and agreement. And then govern in English. Grammar can be found in case. Case refers to the grammatical relationship of nouns or pronouns with other words in a clause or sentence. And then common type of agreement, that is grammatical person, that is I'm versus he is. And then grammatical number, one car versus two cars, am versus we are. And then grammatical gender, Jenny loves her cat versus Jimmy loves his cat. And then grammatical case, I told him versus he told me. And then government, uh, in English grammar can be found in case. Case refers to the grammatical relationship of nouns or pronouns with other words in clause or sentence. And pronouns show their case distinctions, that is nominative, genitive, and accusative. Nominative or subjective, that is I, you, he, she, it, and we and they. And then genitive, possessive is my, your, his, her, our, and their. And then accusative, that is objective, me, you, him, her, us, and them. Okay, thank you for me, and will be continue by Zulqotun Amalina. Thank you.
Okay, I will present about number and person linkage. The traditional formula is that the verb agree with the subject noun in number or and person. This analysis accord with the view that the subject noun is more important than the other nouns in a clause because speakers use subject nouns to name the entity they want to talk about. At various places in this introduction, however, we have seen that there are good reasons to consider the verb the head of a given clause, controlling all the other words and precising it. Next, whichever analysis reader favor, the term agreement in number is not accurate. Either the subject noun imposes a given number on the verb or the verb imposes a given number of the noun. That is, both analyze, recognize, and controlling word, and where there is a controlling word, we are dealing with government. Verb in Latin signal more than just number. Other suffixes are added to verb stem in Latin. A. Epistolem, letter. Lego, I'm reading, and I'm reading the letter. B. Epistolam legis, letter. You are reading. You, singular, are reading the letter. C. Epistolam legimus, Letter, we are reading. We are reading the letter. Next, syntactic linkage in English. Syntactic linkage in English is less complex than in Latin for the simple reason that English nouns no longer have a case system like the Latin one, and English verbs have only one contrast in person and number. Okay, next presenter is Nuqi Luthfiyatudz.
Okay, so the next is number in English. The person-number relationship between subject, verb, and noun in English is simple compared with the large number of suffixes in Latin. Yet the English system is not straightforward. One complexity is that while we are here focusing on the verb system in standard English, most of the population of the UK speaks some non-standard variety. And then, gender in English. Nouns in English don't fall into different grammatical classes of the sort found in Latin. The lexicon English nouns do split up into classes, but the split is not unrelated to the meaning and is not reflected in syntactic linkage. Consider the examples. My sister phoned. She said that the children were back at school. Your brother went out. He said he was going to the bank. The car is ready. It just needed new points. Similarly, the choice of pronouns for animals is affected by the use of proper names. Example A is perfectly normal, B is particular. The dog slunk under the table. It had eaten the sandwiches. Toaster slunk under the table. He had eaten the sandwiches.
Okay, and Fathin Hanifah will continue this presentation. And now is conclusion of syntactic linkage. Many languages have devices which signal which words belong together as head and modifiers. There is resignal syntactic linkage. Traditionally, two types of devices are recognized, namely agreement and a government. Agreement was applied to examples in which a head and its modifier was in spite of the traditional distinction. Instances of agreement in government all involve a head assigning some property or properties to its modifiers. Okay, enough from our group. We apologize if we have any mistakes. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.